Thank you for listening to us and for being here tonight. And thanks to Matt for organizing, and Sarah, also known as the Center for Visionary Disobedience. I really like the title change, by the way. This is called, I wrote this about a year and a half ago or so. No, it was actually about this time of year. And I was living in Iowa, and I had driven up to Minnesota, and I watched the fields being primed for the planting season. And they use nitrogen-based fertilizers to get the corn to grow nice and high. And I was teaching a class on agriculture at the time, and had been thinking a lot about nitrogen fertilizer and how it has these effects on the Gulf of Mexico when things drift into the Mississippi River. So I was also hanging around with Joelle McSweeney a lot, and she has this concept called the necropastoral, which is kind of like a resistance to the idea of the pastoral. And it seems to me like a really nice container for a way of looking at the natural world in light of all the things that have happened to it on our account. So this is called Necropastoral for the Mississippi River. And it has an epigraph from Field of Dreams. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. At night, the grass takes lemon sounds, each blade throat slick with pollen, dust, air stocked with nitrogen, corn ultra-verdant in the hoar-pale night. This yard grass of the Midwest foams its sow-scented earth into miniature white fists, to stay the ground and watch the rain parading past as snow geese flood the sky, abrupt new populace fulminating in the poles, crude company for such artifited flows. The river sings to yards and to the laboratory men. We are free, we can do anything. The sun is in its morning house, counting out its birds, who raise their dust-colored feathers into a persimmon sky, before dusk makes of us blank shapes and drifting ships, who sail unmeaning into the artifacting night, where the darks compressed till the blacks break up, into halos of shadow, into sunsets of squares. To project ourselves into the blown-out sun or the whitened sands of Puerto Rico or Mexico is not to escape from a ground consecrated with glyphosate. We are always being followed by the brown-tilled river and the blue-green tide. Are bodies more impressive than light? Agricola, a tonic made of corn. Perforated cattle rocking in their stalls. Cultura, refineries of meat, the farmers and their dying lives. Text me that reassuring voice. Text me tomorrow as a bright, hot thing. We are free, we can do anything. What good comes of telling the fishers of the South how calm must be the contrails of corn, how orderly the silken ears, and fat the cows and hogs, to thicken the sleep of men with scarce lightning, mortgages, mortality, affordable goods fording the shores of a river, who stair-steps down hills with her frills of fish, or burrows her rifts like a great salamander, waving its tail to command the weather. Such flashes, childhood, adolescence, flickering away as viral video or archived in the cloud till nothing's left of us but light, numbers, code aloft, enclouded, not quite dead nor quite alive. Quickened, free. We can do anything, where the algae blooms incessantly, and where you'll find our things asleep, our Bakelite and Band-Aids, our hairnets and plastic tambourines, a swirl, refined, entombed by a dream of light. Thank you.